We live. Day 257 on America's Great Loop. I am sitting in Demopolis, Alabama, and about 145 miles north of Mobile. Looks like a 3-day run to get there, and in a little bit of a holding pattern, we have Shenanigans. Let's see if I can zoom in over there. So that's him. Get your finger out there. Right there. Got the travel lift above his boat right there. He pulled his boat out there to inspect his the bearings underneath that hold the shafts, and they were good actually. Changed his props, changed his zincs, and painted his bottom. So we are stuck here till Monday because they don't lift boats on the weekends and put them back in the water. So he's going to probably be done ahead of schedule, but we have to stay here till Monday morning, hang out, which is fine. I mean, we me and him will run a little harder than we have been, longer days, a little more RPMs, get further down the line than ordinarily would, so we'll make up our time. But in the meantime, we're in this freaking awesome marina, RV. It's a work yard over there. Lots of boats here. Happy Trails has gone platinum, and he is actually has 2 boats called Happy Trails. We'll see if we can zoom in on them. So there's Happy Trails number 2, and the one with the blue stripe is Happy Trails number 1, and it's for sale. It's a 44-foot shucker, and he's got it for sale. And then he's transitioning over to his new boat, Happy Trails, which is a 44-foot Gulf Star, or 46. I can't remember exactly, but he's fitting it out really nice. It's beautiful inside. He's done a lot of work to it, and he's getting it ready to go again. That's his permanent home, so he lives there. And been on the water 4.5 years with him and his wife Kathy. They just been traveling around all over the place, the Bahamas, and I've done the loop twice. It's crazy to think, but yeah, 2 times. Big beautiful boat beside me. I'm like in the hood with my boat. They probably can't wait to see me leave. But anyway, so since I've been here, I fixed a couple of issues on the boat, and I thought it's worth noting. And the first thing was this chair, helm seat, was too close to the dash, and it's like cracking my knees on the snaps. There's snaps right there. I hit my knees when I spin around. Well, I brought this to the attention of Red Dog Leader, which is Mike on Happy Trails, and he's like, I think I got the perfect thing. And lo and behold, he did. He came up with this pipe that had an elbow in it that actually fit perfect for no apparent reason. And so I got my 4 inches back, and the chair is super comfortable, and it's all good. The other thing was I had an alternator issue. Low voltage, when you crank it up, it would take hour and a half before it got to really charging at 13 volts, and even then, it was like a struggle. So I figured it was time for an alternator, or clean the terminals. So I go down there to clean the terminals. I switch the boat off, I clean the terminals, I put them back on, the boat cranks, the voltage looks okay, but then the motor won't switch off. And I haven't figured that one out yet. I have since put a new alternator on. Charges phenomenal. Put a brand new belt on, since the belt looked and appeared older than I would like. And so I put a brand new serpentine belt on the motor, and new alternator, and she's charging at 14 amps. I mean, immediately as soon as you crank it up. But now the motor won't switch off. So that's another issue we think that's separate from the alternator. It just happened at the same time. And we're either losing power at the fuel solenoid switch, or it's not shutting the power off. One of the two. And I haven't figured that one out yet, but that's a project for today, to see if we can find out why the motor won't shut off. I have other ways I can shut it off. It's not difficult. Just have to pull the deck up every time to do it, and manually shut the fuel off. But it's you know, who wants to go into bilge every time you want to turn your motor off? So we're going to try to fix that today if we can. I'll let y'all know what's up with that and what caused that. And also I put a new hose bib for my raw water washdown. Something I'll tell y'all, especially if your boat's in salt water a lot, if you are going to have a hose connected to your hose bib and it's brass and it's a different type metal that your hose is made out of, and it's not brass, or even if it was, it still corrodes to the point that where you can't get it off. So my recommendation is don't put it on your hose bib until you're ready to use the hose. Put it on, use it, take it off. I'm just telling you, food for thought. It prevents you from having to pay $22 this day and time for hose bibs that are just basically your basic water faucet at your house. $22 now. But anyway, enough complaining about that, and everything's going great. We are 13 to 15 run days from being home, probably, providing the weather participates or cooperates. And it's just, yeah, good time had by all. All right, enough of this big long-winded video for today. I will upload it and try to shorten them up for the future. Yeah, ducky, ducky, ducky. Ducky, ducky. We go.